Hey everyone, welcome to part 1 of my Doom Eternal Ultra Nightmare walkthrough. A few disclaimers I want to make as we get into the run. To start off, I'm really not that great at FPSs, and I've got an awful case of mouse shoulder in this clip, but that's fine. You'll just see my aim be a bit jaggedy here and there. Secondly, the strats and stuff I'll be discussing are by and large strategies I found on my own to work consistently for myself. But I highly advise and recommend you to check out speedrunners like Draco or Zero Master for things I might not cover and other tips that you might find useful. Lastly, I really advise Nightmare or Ultraviolence players to attempt a Can't Perfect Perfection milestone run on Nightmare. It really teaches you how to make the most of your arsenal at hand in terms of practicing Ultra Nightmare. I also advise you to start a sister file on Nightmare, running through each level in tandem to the UN file as you practice strats and learn enemy layouts.
I have located the pre-signal. I will mark it on your HUD.
Starting off, we won't be doing anything super crazy, but we will be conserving as much chainsaw fuel as we can for the first few levels. It really helps delete certain encounters and makes more dangerous rooms a lot more manageable. We'll see this a lot more in Exaltia or Cultist space as we move on. So as such, in the first room, we'll mainly be using the shotgun drops around the room, and we'll need to save 3 chainsaw fuel to delete the first Arachnotron. You'll see me pick up a new weapon mod, being the full auto for the shotgun, then fast switching back to the grenade launcher. I can do this by punching in between the swap animations. I find it acts as a rudimentary hot swap just at the start of the game before you get the upgrade. So as we come into the first arena, we're going to kill the Arachnotron with the 3 chainsaw pips that we saved from the last arena, and be careful with the barrels around us. We don't have thick skin yet, so they can kill us pretty easily. Be sure not to pick up the fuel canister until the first pip recharges, that way we have 2, and then another in the next arena to kill the next Arachnotron. It's entirely possible to die a lot in this first level, and you'll find Arachnotrons are really what cause it, so you should do your best to be careful and kill them easily and fast. Especially on recurrent runs, trying to dash or flame will get you hurt or killed. We're going to run through the subway, as we will with a lot of battles on the run, and pick up the sniper mod. We're going to do a nice little animation skip by swapping weapons as we pick up the frag launcher. It'll also prevent us from getting killed by the Arachnotron we just ignored. You can use this trick for basically any item that the Doomslayer interacts with, and you can use it just to skip the animation to make the level go around a little faster, especially for recurring runs. In this next battle, we're going to have two Arachnotrons, one at the midway and one at the end, and a caca at the start. None of these are really that dangerous, so we can delete them pretty easily. The Arachnotrons have a lot of health, so we're going to spam grenades from our shotgun, as well as the equipment launcher, and then a precision bolt to get rid of them before they have the chance to do much damage. After you get rid of their turret, the most dangerous thing they can do is lob grenades at you, which actually tends to do a lot of damage. Don't forget to pick up the chainsaw field in the top right of the room after your first pip recharges and continue to the next battle, where we'll get one more.
The UAC would like to thank you for your support.
So the second last fight before the level finishes, we have two Caco demons, followed by a single Arachnotron and another Caco. In this room, there's a decent amount of health, armor, and ammo, and we're going to cheese the next arena a little bit by using a lot of ammo from the window, and saving armor and health until we need them, and saving our chainsaw for the next Arachnotron. After the next fight, the mission is basically over. As for the jump pad room, just be mindful of the Caco demon's positioning if you don't kill them instantly, because they will do a lot of damage on their bites. Make sure to use the chainsaw on the Arachnotron that spawns in the next arena, and the mission is basically over. Join me next time, where we'll be doing Exultia and covering strats for there, as well as for Culto Space.
Forget about the future. To suffer is to
is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD. The gathering of hell priests is located just above your location. My scans indicate there is a lift at the center of this facility